Our project is Destigmatizing Food Fetish, a collaborative project done by my previous project, Sexual Fetish. And here are my former project about fetish. You can see these two pictures, they convey different kinds of sexual fetish, the kinks. So, in a preliminary data research, we found that food fetish is a relatively common sexual fetish and has a strong labeling phenomenon in the internet context. Most people know about food fetish but don't understand it, and had a kind of playful flirting attitude. So after discussing with Run, we decided to focus on the theme of shame and destigmatization. Of course, using food fetish as entry point. In Run's previous project, she conveyed the theme through the using of graphic metaphors, and that's the part worthy of in-depth development. We also have clarified our audience here, including people who have a food fetish but feel ashamed of it, people who don't know about food fetish but are aware of the term, and people who have negative and resistant feelings towards food fetish. And in our initial material research, we experimented with topography and spray painting. We hope directly and visually communicating the subject of the project, the food, to the audience. In the texture experiments, we constructed multi-layer images, and as we peeled off the layers, this action corresponded to destigmatization. Of course, we found that this representation was still a little bit rough and too many elements cluttered. So we refined it. We split the project up, but at the same time, we consider it as a unity. We established the theme as a clay installation. And the reason for choosing clay is that this material can best recreate the texture of the human skin, and at the same time, it allows for the installation of different ways of communicating spatially, such as touching, looking around. And we also have illustration, definitely, and illustration plays a complementary role, a supporting role. The presentation of our final project resembled a small exhibition, including posters for promotional purpose, clay installations, and graphic guides. I was responsible for making the clay installation and applying the promotional function of the illustrations. Through the illustrations, I hope to engage the audience and inform them about the subject matter of our project, destigmatization and food fetish. By stigmatizing and misinterpreting the food as a liquid and symbolizing the food as a monogram, these two-dimensional shapes surrounded the food, which is the metaphor of destigmatization. At the same time, I kept the objective image of the human body while expressing the complex emotion brought by food fetish in an abstract way, exploring the balance between the figurative and the abstract in the picture. The run part of the project is to explain our installation through a graphic guide. You can see this is her work. She created 12 pages for the whole installation. Yeah, and here is our final exhibition. You can see the posters which I made it, and also the installation we made together. She painted, she using different colors to paint the shoes, and we also used the real sock, the real cotton material socks, and also the graphic guide, she made it. Yeah, and throughout our collaboration, we played with a different function of illustration and experimented more richly with the use of materials. So I think with more time, our clay installation would have been more detailed. And thanks for listening.